Hi guys, this is Eunice and welcome to Shaw Herbal Medicine and welcome to Shaw Herbal Knowledge. Today we're going to be talking about marshmallow root and so forth. And it is a great herb. It is one that is not familiar with a whole lot of people. Very few people know about, well, I won't say few. I don't know how many. Be correct that before someone corrects me. But anyway, I don't know how many people know about marshmallow root and so forth, but we're going to give you some information on marshmallow root that's going to help you out. I do know some people do know about marshmallow roots. I don't know how many and all that, so we're going to just hop right into it and so forth. Marshmallow root can be formulated into at least three formulations. You can have the herbal capsule, you can have a herbal or elixir or tonic, or you can also do a tea. And so for most people that I do know that are familiar with marshmallow roots, they do the tonics or they do the capsules and so forth. And those are two of the items that we do have on our website as well, that I believe is in the capsule and the tonic and all that. We are the American people, I'll get it out in a minute. The American people have digestive issues. I'll say maybe about 80 to 90% of us have digestive issues. Marshmallow root is one of those herbs that is great also for digestive issues. We do have other herbs that are great for digestive issues as well, but this is one of the greatest herbs for digestive issues and things like that. For like ulcers and things like that, if you have an ulcer, stomach ulcer, it is really, really good for that. It also supports skin and hair. You're making it healthy and so forth. This is not a daily herbal medicine that you would take for hair, nails, and skin and things like that. But if you do happen to have to take this herb for whatever reason and so forth, it will aid your hair, skin, and nails as well. Some extra benefits there. It also treats wounds and let's see. It also treats wounds and cracked skin. So in order for you to do that, another formulation that I did not think about was salve and so forth, because you can do marshmallow root, you can make a salve out of it to put on the skin and so forth. So there is 3-4 formulations and so forth that you can use with marshmallow root. Again, marshmallow root is usually used in the tonic or it's used as a capsule. If you are going to be using it on the skin, you can also use it as a salve. Okay. It also treats coughs and colds and so forth. It reduces water retention and it relieves pain. Um, yeah. So, and I did have it on my notes, so I just didn't look far enough down. I do have salve on there. Okay, but anyway, this is a great herb to have around if you have any of those issues and so forth. And as I was saying before, most of us in America do have digestive issues for one reason or another. One of the reasons that I'm aware of, including myself, is not eating properly and things like that. And as you get older and so forth, your tissue cells and all that age as well, and you're going to have some problems and things like that. So, whatever reason you have the digestive issue, it is a well-known, well sought after situation where we do have a digestive situation in America. And people are using several different things and so forth to help that digestive system and so forth to work properly or to help restore some of the damages that is done within. Okay, It also, again, supports hair, skin, and nails, and so forth. And those, to me, are added benefits, and so forth. If you have to take marshmallow roots and so forth for your digestive system, you're going to get that extra health benefit for your hair, skin, and nails, which is really great. It also treats wounds, skin cracks, skin disease, skin ulcers, and things like that, as it does treat inside stomach ulcers and things like that. And this is where you will use it as a salve. Okay. Now it does help with coughs, sore throats, and so forth. And we know how bad that can get, and so forth, especially in flu season and cold season and things like that. You definitely want something to help you with colds, coughs, sore throats, and all that stuff, because that is no picnic to have any of those things and so forth. Having to do a lot of coughing, throats getting sore, and all that. So yeah, marshmallow root is good for that as well. And it also helps reduce water retention. Now, we can get water retention from a lot of places, a lot of things, and so forth. So we do know when you do get water retention, you do got some inflammation, some things are going on in the body, and so forth. Something is not working properly, and all that. So it has to be, attended to, and so forth. So yeah, water retention, it helped reduce water retention and so forth. And it's also a pain reliever and so forth. Again, when you have inflammation, you also going to have pain. When you have water retention, you know something is going on, inflammation, pains, and all that stuff, and all that. And yeah, the best way to use marshmallow root and so forth is in a tea or tonic capsule. And then you can also use it as a salve and so forth for the skin, outer skin issue. But any inside within the system and so forth, you want to use it as a tea or capsule or tonic and so forth. So that is the information for marshmallow root and so forth. Hope this information has helped you. And as I said, before you begin any herbal regimen, seek a herbalist or healthcare provider. Most of the people that do seek herbalists are people that are already on medication, traditional medication, and things like that. But some people want to get away from harsh chemicals, harsh medicines, and things like that. And some medicine is just not working for that person and whatever and so forth, and they just want to get away from it. So they prefer to try to go ahead and get on some kind of herbal medicine to help and all that. And when you are taking traditional medicine, it is always advisable to do the research yourself to see if your medication is going to work with your herbal medicine and so forth. Or, leave that to a herbalist to help with that information and so forth. Because they will you know, go and look up, do the research on your medicine and on whatever herbal medicine you are trying to take to make sure that these medicines are not going to have any bad interactions and so forth and everything. The last thing that any herbalist or maybe even in the doctor and so forth, I don't know that they would want to hurt anyone purposely and so forth. So anytime you seeking help, medical help, that people are going to try to do the best they can and so forth. And sometimes it just don't work out that way and all that. So, but anyway, it's you remember your health is your number one priority, and it's up to you to do the research, so that you can ask the right question, have a good conversation with your doctor, and all that before anything goes, further and things like that. So it's very, very important, and so far. And it's not that you are trying to self-diagnose and so far as some doctors may ask. But no, you want to do this your research and so forth because you want to be able to ask these questions. If you have a symptom and so forth, you want to know why you're having this symptom and whatever and so forth, and you want to ask your doctor about it. I said better research, better question, better communication with your doctor and so forth, and better help for you on getting you on the right track. So thank you for joining me today on this here quick little um, herbal knowledge about marshmallow root. If you have any questions and so forth, just hit me below. Send me a message. You can do that online on our website, or you can send me a message on this here YouTube channel and so forth, and I'll get back to you and help you the best I can and everything. And I do want to thank the people that have reached out to me. I want to thank you for your support and your trust in my information and so forth. Although it is information out there, so yeah, I'm not creating information. It's information out there, so that's why I recommend that you also do your own research and things like that. So you're not just taking my word for it; you're also researching it yourself, because again, your health is your number one priority and so forth. And we're just here to help everyone live a wellness life. Okay. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.